And we are live. Welcome to another episode of Beast Talk, where we keep it 100. I'm Maurice Beast, aka Beast the Beast, and tonight we got Fox with us in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, if at any moment during this video you like what you're hearing, go ahead and hit that like button. If you got a comment, if you want to say something, go ahead and leave it in the comment section where we'll address all comments. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and follow or go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Tonight, we're going to run down these topics. We're going to get some different perspectives on some things. And we're going to get to the bottom of all the stuff that's going on. Another thing, this is not an echo chamber. So we will not be saying the same things. We will not be necessarily agreeing with each other. And for those of you watching, you may not agree with us, right? You might have a different perspective, a different outlook. We welcome all perspectives. Again, we're going to bridge this gap and get down to the bottom of this. Remember to share this with your family and friends because we don't want to be successful by ourselves. Without further ado, let's get into this. We're going to start off with the whole Jay-Z situation. Is he innocent? Is he guilty? We have some false accusers out there. Let's tap into this. Let's watch these clips and see what we can get out of this. Let's get it.
With a system like this, he's upset that this distracts and dissuades real victims from coming forward. He's upset that his kids and his family have to deal with this. He's upset. They should be upset.
Will Mr. Carter say anything more specifically about Mr. Combs? He didn't really address him in his statement, but anything since outlets and internet speculation have tried to affiliate them, he didn't really, in his statement, specifically say anything about any of the allegations.
I mean, Mr. Carter has nothing to do with Mr. Combs' case or Mr. Combs. They knew each other professionally for a number of years, just like in all professions. People know each other. At the music awards, they support each other. If you go to the NBA All-Star game, they support each other. That's just how professions work. There is no closer association between any of them. That's also a matter of fiction. That's all that there is. He doesn't know anything about the charges or allegations against him. He has nothing to do with that case.
Okay.
Okay.
So in that clip right there, I guess he's denying even being close friends or good friends with him. You know, what are your thoughts on that? You think they close? They're not as close as people think they are?
I think they may have partied together, of course.
Yeah.
People outgrow each other. We haven't seen them together lately. I mean, they might have been at a couple of places together. Of course, they're associates. Right. There's nothing wrong with him being friends with him. That don't mean I did what you did because I'm your friend.
Right. Yeah, you make a good point on that. That's a good point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, again, they hung out with each other. They were cool. They're not as distant as they're claiming to be, I'm sure.
Right, but I mean, what's the political thing to do? Say we're not friends because I don't want to be in your mess. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't want to be associated with you. I don't want to be in your mess. Right.
So I'm going to say, no, we're not friends. I'm going to say that. My lawyer is going to say that, yes. And I'm pretty sure he's not the only one that done said it about P. Diddy. So, yeah, you got to clear yourself from being in his mess.
Right. Now, do you think that Jay-Z is guilty of any foul play, period, outside of this particular accusation? Do you think that he's guilty of any foul play?
I'm pretty sure he did his dirt back in the day. But I mean, for you to wait so many years and like he said, you didn't go criminal, you went civil, so many factors, so many things. I mean, and he's able to clear his name. So you're guilty until you're innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, let's just say this accuser is found to be lying, right?
Right.
Do you think that false accusers should serve time whenever they say they found out, like, oh man, this ain't true, or the evidence doesn't line up with what you're saying? Should that person then do time, or should they just kind of wash their hands with it? Kind of how they've been doing. The history of it is, you know, someone claims someone did something, and if it's found out not to be true, then both parties pretty much just walk. Do you think that should change? Do you think
Well,
that
I
we should have
think,
to?
yeah, I think that they should sue.
Okay,
And just like you wanted to take my money, I'm taking yours.
okay,
You don't got to go to jail, but I'm taking you for everything for lying on me. I'm taking you for every penny. You gonna see me in every dollar that you make
right.
because it's gonna be mine. You won't open your mouth again with my
Okay,
name in it.
I like it. I like it. Now, do
Yeah.
you remember years ago? You remember a young lady accused and you may not remember the Duke lacrosse team for
Oh yeah, I
raping
remember.
her.
I
You
think I
remember
just
that?
seen that recently. Yeah.
Okay, and she came out. It came out to be that she was lying, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's check out this clip. I got another clip for you. All right.
Okay.
The team was throwing. Police charged David Evans, Colin Finnerty, and Reed Seligman after Mangum's accusations. But after much back and forth and the city's DA stepping down from the case, North Carolina's Attorney General later dismissed the charges, citing a lack of evidence. But now, going on the record on a podcast nearly 20 years later, Crystal Mangum says she was lying the whole time.
I testified falsely against them by saying that they raped me when they didn't, and that was wrong, and made up a story that wasn't true because I wanted validation from people and not from God. I hope that they can forgive me, and I want them to know that I love them and they didn't deserve.
Oh. Why would she make that up though? That's what got me puzzled about it. Why would she make that up?
Because she was not, her lifestyle wasn't accepted like amongst her. I think her parents, I think she was like into like stripping and stuff like that at a young age, and I think that she didn't feel accepted. So I think that whatever happened, like say at the party or whatever, I guess maybe she's humiliated, wanted attention. So many probably different emotions. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember everything that went down.
Yeah.
But maybe at the time, she, felt like, hey, I'm gonna take them down.
Well,
And do you and to give a little bit more?
did they go to jail?
No, but their careers were ruined. Like I think they got maybe kicked out of the school and different things, and the coaches lost their jobs. So different things like that happen.
Oh.
So I think that's what came of it. What's good, Ice? He says that's why police got to have supporting evidence. You just can't go off someone's word. That is true. That is true. And another thing about her,
but do we know that she lied? She might be lying about lying. That's the same way with the Jay-Z thing. She could be lying about lying because they done scared her up or they done intimidated her. And of course, you done seen that in movies where they go after the victim and make the victim retract everything that they say because they scared or something like that. But I don't know. She looks a little crazy.
Yeah, just to give you a little more of a backdrop on her, she actually ended up going to jail for second-degree murder.
Oh,
after that situation happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think she killed her boyfriend or her ex-boyfriend. And
so then that could have been a trigger from them messing with her. You know what I'm saying? Like she crazy, and if you do anything to her, she's gonna get you first.
Nah, I would say
know her real story. We'll never know her real story.
But I would say it's more of who she is. It's kind of speaking out to her character
situation. You never know because of the situation. Yeah.
Well,
sometimes that trauma goes with you, and then you think your boyfriend or something doing the same. You're about to do the same thing to you, so you're gonna just kill him first.
Because
we don't know her mental state. We don't know her mental state, so we can't even speak on that.
More of her story was about, I went to jail, I went to prison, I found God, and now I want to come out and tell the truth, so on and
But
so
look how
forth.
crazy she was sounding just now.
Nah, but that was
She sounded really crazy.
real.
However, stunning admission from a woman who accused Duke University lacrosse players of raping her nearly 20 years ago. The story was a national firestorm. She now says she lied about the encounter. Crystal Mangum first made the claims back in 2006, saying 3 members of the school's lacrosse team raped her after she had been hired to dance at a house party the team was throwing. Police charged David Evans, Colin Finnerty, and Reed Seligman after Mangum's accusations. But after much back and forth and the city's DA stepping down from the case, North Carolina's Attorney General later dismissed the charges, citing a lack of evidence. But now, going on the record on a podcast nearly 20 years later, Crystal Mangum says she was lying the whole time.
I testified falsely against them by saying that they raped me when they didn't, and that was wrong, and made up a story that wasn't true because I wanted validation from people and not from God. I hope that they can forgive me, and I want them to know that I love them and they didn't deserve it.
See, that's solid right there.
You think that's solid?
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted validation from people. That kind of go to the first part when I was talking about her parents. Like, she didn't feel valid. You know, she was doing stuff. People, when they go into their lifestyle, you know.
So she went to their house and they didn't do nothing. Okay.
Well, she went to the party, you know, where
to their house party. Okay. I can't do nothing but go by her word. But something in my gut telling me she lying.
All right,
about
cool.
Lying. She lied about lying.
All right, well, cool. All right,
Yeah.
we'll just
There's something in my gut telling me.
Right.
And I didn't even feel that way about the Jay-Z story, but I feel that way about her. That's crazy.
Well, Jason come in. He said, "I would like to believe all women, but people lie for different reasons.
True.
If someone does something wrong, it shouldn't be hard to prove with today's technology.
Yeah,
if it can't be proven, then God will take care of them. That is true. Vengeance is the Lord's, right? But that's cool. That's cool. Let's jump into this. Let's jump into this cooking with Kiya.
Oh no.
Situation. Let's see what's going on with that. Here we go.
Plate that he eat on, when you wash that plate and put that plate in that cabinet, make sure you put his ass in there too, boo, because he's staying.
Cooking with Kiya's coming for you. Wake up and make your man some breakfast before I do. Welcome to another video. Cooking with Kiya. Cooking with Kiya. Cooking with Kiya. Cooking with Kiya. Y'all be so jealous, it's crazy. We all can make Alfredo. Well, go make somebody some Alfredo.
If my man gonna be cooking with Kiya, eating at Kiya's, he can stay over there. And Kiya, that same plate that he eat on, when you wash that plate and put that plate in that cabinet, make sure you put his ass in there too, boo, because he's staying with you.
We listen and we don't judge. And when I say this, I'm off of here. That cooking with Kiya girl, she's taking a basic skill that we all should know and over-sexualizing it, and that's why y'all like it. Oh, don't.
Yep, I need that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Kiya, cooking with Kiya.
Oh my God.
Shut the fuck up, I got work. Fuck out, I'm eating, man. You couldn't get a fucking plate from him.
See, I already got a plate, you beat husky mother.
What the fuck?
Now shut the fuck up, bitch.
Hey, man, let me get a plate. Hey.
Really?
Another video. Cooking with Kiya. Cooking with Kiya. Cooking with Kiya. Cooking with Kiya. Welcome to another video. Cooking with Kiya. Cooking with Kiya. Cooking with Kiya. Cooking with Kiya.
I seen that video of that girl talking about cooking with Kiya, saying she gonna take my man with some ribs. Who man?
But my eyes can see everything.
That's what I need to tell you. I'm so proud of myself because today I found out how to cook something.
How? Did you use one of my recipes?
Nah, I watched a video on somebody showing me how to cook pasta.
The video I sent you?
No, I watched Cooking with Kiya actually. And she she showed me how to make pasta, and that pasta was great. Oh my god! So now I know how to make pasta. Tomorrow I was thinking about making steak, but you know,
You watch too?
cooking with Kiya
For what?
to find out how to make pasta.
You got a girlfriend that know how to cook.
I wanted to surprise
You have a girlfriend that know how to cook.
I'm
You have a girlfriend that know how to cook. Why are you watching another shitty video how to cook when you got me?
I want to surprise you. She started off the video with cooking with Kiya. Cooking
I don't give a flying cow's balls what she started the video off with. You have a girlfriend that know how to cook.
I know. I thought she would be happy.
Well, I'm not.
Why?
Cause I'm not. Why you what? There's like it's cool. We got cooking with.
Hey Maui residents, you likely qualify to sign up for the $4 billion wildfire settlement. Many home and business owners could
Goodness.
Cooking with Kiya. How y'all have been talking about cooking with Kiya all day. I could have swore she did something just absolutely diabolical, right? Like just crazy. Like she just wilding. So after about the 5th video I seen of cooking with Kiya, I'm like, you know what? Let me go on her page. It gotta be crazy. Like it has to be crazy what she's doing because y'all are complaining about it so much. I go on her page. I click a video. I watch the video the whole way through, and I'm waiting. I'm like,
what did she do?
I know you heifers are not making a hullabaloo about this girl dancing with a plate in her hand and twerking a little booty. I mean, is that the worst we've seen on social media? Like, let's be serious, y'all. Like, are y'all okay?
Yeah, that's true.
Y'all really mad at that little girl because she making chicken Alfredo and twerking? Because your man likes her content? Her content is not made for you. At least it's free. Go see what he subscribed to over there on the OF.
That part.
Like, girl, if you don't make some goddamn chicken Alfredo and start popping your little ass, sometimes y'all be mad at other women because of what. It's so disappointing, honestly. It really is. At the end of the day, all she is a content creator and you're not her target audience. If you are genuinely upset at this young lady for carving out an avenue for herself to make money, simply because, not because you genuinely have an issue with her content, it's because your man likes her content. That's something that you really need to take up with your man. Like, you're mad because you see your man in her repost. You're mad because you seen his video in her her videos in his saves. That's something that you have to take up with your man because there will be other hers. There will be other content creators that he is attracted to or whatever the case.
A man could never pull a cooking with Kiya. He could never pull one. His entire life, if he tried as hard as he could never pull one. Okay? Relax, she's not gonna take your man. She doesn't even want him. Y'all just mad because she cooking food and throwing ass. That's why y'all mad. And one of her things is like, did nobody cook for you? Cooking with Kiya, right? Right? And it implies that you aren't a good girlfriend, fiance, wife if you ain't cooking for her and it's a girl online with some food and ass in front of them. And y'all feeling a little territorial, insecure, right? Because correct me when I start lying. Stop me in my tracks when I start lying. I remember middle of this year, you know, we get to the end. Middle of this year, Usher was throwing his meat in a lasso around people's girls' heads, and they had their mouth open, looking for it to fall in their mouth.
Oh man!
And men said, "Yo, that's crazy. If that was my girl, I never." Y'all was throwing ass on Chris Brown and paying money to do so. And men said, "Yo, that's fucking crazy. People calling off marriages and all that, right? Right?" And y'all said these men are just insecure. Here we have end of the year. a random lady on TikTok throwing ass and holding plates. She throwing ass and holding plates, and y'all mad. She need to stop. She need to cut that shit out.
Mm.
What you got on that, Fox?
Why are they jealous of that? It's
Okay.
mediocre. That's mediocre.
Okay.
Look at the place. The place ain't even all that. Come on now.
Yeah.
And it's what, a 30-second video? I mean,
Right.
come on.
Yeah.
Be for real.
So why are these women jealous when they
Why
see
the young
this?
girls jealous? They're probably not even really jealous. They just don't. I mean, because like she's in one state. There's no way they possibly get to her. I mean, they can, but you know what I'm saying. That man ain't finna lead them for that little girl. That man ain't finna lead them. It's they actually giving her more props than she actually deserving.
Yeah.
They making her popular because, like, what are you doing?
Yeah. So
I've
for the
seen so
one,
many better cooks. I've seen a lot of good cooking on there. That's just regular cooking. That's something I could do in the kitchen.
but is it the fact that she shaking that butt with it and doing a little, wearing a little this, wearing a little that with it?
I guess so, but like they said, she's just trying to make her little money. Trying to make her money. And that's what it's about. You got to do something different. You got to make the money. You got to do something crazy. Like she couldn't just be normal and get on there and cook. Nobody would have paid her any attention.
Yeah, well, not many anyway.
Yeah.
If she look good, she gonna get some people to watch her. But I mean, let me see, how can I put it? Is it fair to say that there are a lot of women who don't cook? So when they see that, they feel a certain type of way?
Yeah, they got offended by her saying, I can cook for your man. So they got offended by that.
Right. Yeah.
So basically they triggered. They need to do better.
Right.
They
Yeah,
need
I
to do
agree.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, would I get jealous if my man watched it? No, I wouldn't even care. I'd be like, go tell Kiya to fix you something he did since you so down,
Yeah.
But it ain't that I'm jealous, but I would say something slick.
Yeah, you'll be playing though. You'll still cook, won't
you? Yeah, because I gotta eat. Shit.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be just for him. I gotta eat myself.
Yeah, I think a lot of women was jealous of that because, she's doing things that maybe they don't do. And it could be looking a certain way while they're cooking. It's a few things out there.
Yeah, but you see, that's all a young group of people that's jealous of a young girl. There's no grown women sitting there saying, don't watch her. Because they doing what they supposed to do. Most of them doing what they supposed to do. And the man, it's like a pedophile looking at a little girl shaking her butt.
Yeah.
Even though she's of age, but she still look like a little girl.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it speaks volumes to
she might mess around and draw the wrong people.
Yeah.
Because there's weirdos out there that get obsessed with people. So she better be careful.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point.
Yeah.
And the women that are getting jealous, I've seen other women, speak on that, and they say that why is it that when it comes to doing the things that you're supposed to do and things that's a norm, even if it's a gender role or whatever, women of other cultures, they just do it, whatever it may be. If it's expected of them, they just do it. Why do a lot of the sisters get mad, get jealous, but they want to carry this wifey title? They want to carry this queen title. They want to carry all these titles, but they don't want to do what it takes on a consistent basis to kind of uphold that title.
Because the men ain't doing what they supposed to do to make you feel like you can do that and be safe doing that without you trying to control what they doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like the men really have messed up the women. Men have messed up women bad by hurting them, doing stuff, abuse. Oh my God, it's a list of stuff. So yeah, it do be kind of hard because look, I'm out here working hard as you working. I'm working hard as you working. You think I want to come home and cater to my man? Is he catering to me as well? No, we're both out there working 8 hours and we both tired. We both are tired. We mentally exhausted. It works. So why do he expect everything from the woman all the time? If we can do it together, I get it. But if you just sitting here like getting here and laying your ass on the couch waiting on dinner after I just got home my damn self. I mean, unless you taking care of the whole household, you ain't finna get all that. Hey, babe, I got your plate ready. You ain't finna get all that. I'll cook for you, but it might not be the best meal. It might be some throw together stuff. Hey.
If you could have it your way, how much would you work?
If I can have it my way, I'm not working. I'm fixing dinner and I'm in the room painting or knitting, even though I can't knit. I'm doing something. I'm in yoga class.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, that yoga, that's where it's at. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and then you're doing all the, and then you would be doing all the general stuff, and there would be no problem.
Right, no problem at all. Of course, because that would be my job.
Right.
But it's hard to work 8 hours and then come home and be a whole wife on top of that, like a full wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the Betty Homemaker. It's hard to do that.
I can respect that.
Because then we all got to work.
Right. Yeah. I don't believe it. I don't believe in a woman having to work as much as a man does. Yeah, I'm with you on that. You know. But that's cool. Without further ado, let's jump into this Travis Hunter situation. Have you heard anything about Travis Hunter?
Yes.
Yeah. He's been so they've been saying about his girlfriend and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into this clip. Let's see what they're talking about.
That's him in my DMs for like 2 months, and then finally I answered him. But
when she the fire again, his GF, Leanna Lanie, accompanied him to the ceremony. Fans noticed Leanna needed to be told to stand up and was the first person to sit down after Travis was announced as the 2024 Heisman Trophy winner.
This message goes out to Travis Hunter. Listen, there's something about this woman, man. I just watched that dumb video of you guys in those matching pajamas. It's like dogging you, going, yeah, he wasn't my type.
I didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type. That's him in my DMs for like 2 months. And then finally I answered him. But
when she found out your stats, bro, that's when I think she's like, oh, I love him. I love him. I'm talking about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Don't worry about what I got going on.
Tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. First ever DM me when we first met, I said I left him my DM for 2 months and because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend. And then the second thing, when I said he wasn't my type, I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type. He was a white cowboy. Second one was a Mexican soccer player. Then I dated a black man who's a soccer. And then Travis. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above.
All right.
Sounds good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What you think about that?
She's trash.
Ooh, man. No chance.
Yes, she's trash. I'm sorry. I would be on her side. I don't have a problem with her. But you're not celebrating. You're showing your ass every time this man is. You're supposed to be up, screaming and hollering with him. You know what I'm saying? You're giving people something to talk about. If you love him, you're not showing the love. We need to see the love. People want to see the love. You're showing the assholeness of yourself. It's no way to defend yourself because you're actually an asshole.
Oh man!
Did you see the clip where he was taking the pictures and she was like, "How long I gotta sit here?" Girl, you should have been up actually taking the pictures for the people.
What was that? Where were they at?
Like after the Heisman, when he went to the Adidas place to take pictures with everybody, with the fans and stuff. So she's sitting on the couch mad because he have to take pictures with the fans.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's arguing with her, and it's all these white men around him, important people, and she's over here. I gotta sit right here the whole time, girl. I'd have been up saying, "Babe, cheese, babe, look this way." You think I wouldn't have been celebrating him? Come on now, it'd have been like I won it.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the only problem I have with her. Like, yeah, if y'all want to be together, but straighten up. Get a rep to show you how to do something, because you keep on showing your fool self, honey, and that is not cute at all.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah.
Tim come in, he say he need to up and run from her. I ain't lying, she a mess.
Yeah.
Well,
but he loved her, and there is nothing wrong with that, because people gonna put up with what they want to put up with. But he need to get her straight. Hey, we argue outside in the house or whatever, but when we outside, act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? If that's who you're gonna be with, she need to act a little bit better than what she doing. Cause she is trash. Oh my God. What?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yes.
I don't think so.
You can't be that spoiled that you can't even give your man the spotlight. Come on now.
She just has her moments. They've been together
moments on TV. Too many moments. Stay off of it then, since you keep having moments. We can't see the real you, but we see the real attitude in you. We see your character every time the camera is on you. When we gonna see the love in you?
Well, people had the same smoke for her if she was black.
She is black. Her mama's black.
She's Hispanic.
Her daddy Mexican.
Yeah,
her mama is black.
They say you are who your daddy is. That's what they say.
Well, yeah, they would have worse if she was white or black.
Would the sisters be coming at her as hard?
The sisters would go crazy. The men would lose it, like they are losing it.
But the sisters will fall back. The sisters will fall back a little bit, right?
No, if it was a black woman acting like that, do you know he would have dumped her so quick? He would have dumped her ass so quick. She wouldn't even been on TV. She wouldn't even made it there. After that first video of you saying you're not attracted, then somebody said something else about it, he'd have dumped her ass quick in a hurry if she was a real legit black girl.
Yeah, Tim say they had the same smoke. I think it might be worse. I think amongst the men, I think the men would get on her harder, but I think some of the women will fall back. Because women when you see another race of women with one of their athletes, they really go hard.
I mean, we see that all the time, though. No athlete go with a black woman. Come on now.
Oh, that's a lie. The majority of them are with black women.
It is
the majority. Yes, the majority.
It is some. Okay, but most of them go with white women.
No, most go with black.
Yes, they do.
The other one just happen to stand out.
Did you just see the Philadelphia Eagles picture? All their girlfriends is white. Every last one of them. That's why they went viral. Every last one of them.
I'm gonna have to go find it.
Was white. Please go find it.
Yeah.
Every one of them was white.
Okay.
All of them want light-skinned children. Yes, they do. They want mixed breed children.
Maybe it's a personality thing. I don't know. But they say
black woman is messed up. That's what you're saying.
Here's what they say. They say women are the best. I'm sorry. They say white women are the best pleasers of men, like pleasers. So they're gonna go up to please them. Not saying that it's genuine per se, but they're gonna please them. You know what I'm saying? That's their number one job.
Because you know why? Or whenever it's a black man and a white woman, that black man be so sweet talking and bang and let me get her this and let me make sure she okay. So the woman don't have no choice because she's giving what she's getting. When it comes to us, you giving us attitude, so of course we're gonna give you attitude back. Yeah.
What?
So she do get to be submissive because he's treating her like a damn princess, of course. And the money just make it better. The money just icing.
I think the brothers act the same way across the board.
They don't.
Yes. Now
they don't.
The sister might come with force or come with this masculine energy, and then he'll respond. But I think brothers are coming solid. I mean, they're gonna come how they come, regardless of who the woman is. And
Right.
then based off of that, then they're gonna adapt. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think they initially come off the same way, and then and then it can get ugly or it can get. But I don't think that it's just automatically they're coming off on a sister a certain way.
No, I don't think they automatically doing it, but when they want to see, as soon as they get comfortable with her or get her locked in, of course they gonna go cheat and go do whatever they want to do. Then they come back with their little stinking attitude, trying to dang on control the woman and keep her from being around her family, keep her from being around her friends. Oh, you can't be outside, all this craziness. And then the woman start to fight back. Then, she hurt me. Now you don't want no black woman. You want to go find a white woman.
Nah, you got it twisted. Nah, you got it twisted on
But
that.
no, look at every dang on black man that went to a white woman. Guess what they say? Oh, when I was in the 3rd grade, this black girl hurt my feelings. She had a nasty attitude. Yes. Yes,
Nah.
that be their story. That be their story.
Nah, we ain't got to go back to the 3rd grade.
That's what
We
they
can
be
go-
saying, though. That's what your boy said. What's his name? The crazy football player. What is his name? The one that date all the black girls. You know who I'm talking about, too. He crazy.
He still play or he retired?
Do he still play? Oh, God, what is his name? He just was dating. Did he date Keisha Cole?
A football player?
Yeah. Then they say he was dating Woe Vicky.
Whoa,
You
Vicky.
know who I'm talking about? God,
Yeah, I'm not
what is his name? I'm about to Google.
Trying to Google it, yeah. But nah, yeah. As far as this situation though, they've been together for I think approximately about 5 years now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They had their own like YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying, where they made a lot of little videos and stuff like that. Now I think it's genuine. I think what we have to realize is that she's probably a female because of her level of attraction. You know, let's just keep it 100.
Yeah.
She's used to being in the spotlight. So now that he's in the spotlight, and this is only a speculation. I could be off. She's not, a lot of women, believe it or not, they get jealous.
Him. What's his name?
Oh, AB. Who's that?
Yes.
Who's that? Brown. Antonio Brown.
He the one said that. Somebody heard him back in school. And then Terrell Owens said it too.
Terrell Owens, he said them women wasn't on. That's true. Let's keep it 100.
Yes.
In the black community, even with Travis Hunter, right? In the black community, when you're in school, when you're in high school, it's based on your looks and stuff too. It's not, in other communities, they're gonna look at, okay, he an athlete, he got money, he gonna have money, he gonna make it. In the black community, no, you better look good too. Or they ain't gonna if you good in sports but you ugly, they not gonna rock with you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference. And see, with Travis, they've been together, I think, since after he might have been in high school or coming out of high school.
Yeah.
So we gotta, because people saying he should leave her. Okay, who you want him to get with? Any woman he get with at this point, hey, they see
don't
dollar
want him
signs.
for the money. Don't want him for the money.
Right. So I would rather have somebody who been with me, the whole way. We live together. We got a channel. We got all these things going together, and she know my lifestyle. I'd rather her than somebody else who's gonna come in the picture. Somebody else who handpick them and say, "Oh, you should be with this person." See, what people got to understand is this: women are emotional, and women have mood swings. You see what I'm saying? So in those moments where she's captured on camera, snatching away or ready to go, and all this stuff, remember that's a woman. You see what I'm saying? Not saying all women act like that at all times. I'm not saying that. But keep in mind that is a woman. And
why are you giving her an excuse to act that way? You saying because she's a woman, she can act that way?
No, but we gotta be 100.
I'm not telling him to break up with her. That would be great for them to be together because, like you said, they have history. I understand it, but she needs some training. She do not need to be out there acting like that.
That could be true too.
It's not no excuse for you to be emotional. What emotion would you have but happiness? Your man made it.
That's true.
There's no other emotion I would have but bae. I
But you
love
gotta,
you.
but
Babe, you
understand
the
this.
one. Babe. I don't
But
give a
look,
damn. I'll be the happiest person ever.
but
Because now I
remember,
mean you on, I'm on.
I get it, but you gotta understand. High school. Think about Jackson State. He went to Jackson State. Now he at Colorado.
Yeah.
Excuse me. He just won the Heisman, right? So think about
Right.
all them things. She's used to him winning and being successful. Like he's always been the superstar on the teams. So
But he ain't made
for the,
money. He just been a superstar.
no,
Now
he
he's getting
has.
the money
He
part.
has been making millions. He's
Oh,
getting
okay.
he's getting NIL deals.
Oh, okay,
Name,
okay.
image, and likeness deals. So that he's already
Yeah.
making millions of dollars.
Okay, yeah.
I
You're
just
right.
seen
And
something that
Shador
came
is
out
too,
today.
yeah.
Yeah. Them boys are already getting paid because they started paying college players, and they done bought a house. So you see what I'm saying? So
That
they already
don't
in this
none of that
lifestyle.
still gives her the dang on. She still don't have to play herself like that. That is
I
why
get
people
it.
are talking about you.
I
Get some
get it.
training.
But those
Get a
people,
hold to your emotions. Get some
yes.
therapy, whatever you need.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling you not to act spoiled behind closed doors, but when you out there, you got to act a certain way. That it is what it is. You have to act a certain way because
Right.
the camera is on you. Now they waiting on you to do any little thing, and they finna run with it every single last time. Every single time. Let y'all get a divorce. Get married and get a divorce. See what's gonna happen, girl. You're gonna be ran in the ground. It's gonna be even worse. So you better straighten up now. She need to go take some Savannah classes. Ain't that what they said? Go talk to Savannah James, the best NBA wife. Yeah, they need to go talk to her.
And I've
Never
heard
seen her out of character. Never.
Yeah. But at the same time, you just started seeing Savannah too.
No, I have.
You know,
she be
years
in the
ago.
games and stuff.
No,
She be with her son.
but
She be in
the point is all his career, and I'm sure she's been pleasant, right? But what I'm saying is, she hasn't been in the limelight since he was in high school. Of course, there's a picture here and there, but like
who haven't been? Savannah or the girl?
Savannah. Like she wasn't like you didn't always see her on camera. There's pictures of her here and there, but this young lady right here is on live camera and it's social media age, and so everything is being magnified. You see what I'm saying? With
And
Savannah,
she should
could have
know
had
because she do a YouTube channel. She should know this.
right.
You watch.
Well, not
You watch
necessarily.
your phone. You see.
Well, what
This
I'm
is
saying
the
is,
age of
yes,
technology, everything. She is not a dumb person. She was able to come on there and sit and say what she wanted to say with her dumb ass lies.
But look,
and then get it all out with her little 3 tears. She was able to do that. Then she's able to act accordingly in public.
But
No,
what you got to
she
take
don't
into
need nothing soft on her. She need to realize, hey, this you where you at. You got to act right.
right. But what you got to take into consideration is the maturity hasn't necessarily kicked in yet. You see what I'm saying? You got to have that
We get
grace.
it before everybody get. Women get it first.
That might be true, but that doesn't mean that every 21, 22. I know women when I was 27, 28, 29 years old who I'm like, you got a lot of maturing to do. We was grown, but they still
But
have
I'm not saying that she has to be mature. I'm saying she has to act right in public. That's it. I don't care what she do when they go in the room.
And we don't disagree on that. But the point is, I just need people is trying to write her off. Have grace for her.
Don't
You
write
see
her
what I'm
off.
saying?
Give her a chance.
Let them
I
be.
want to give her a chance.
Yeah.
Oh, my phone. I don't know why it went off. Like this. Sorry.
I'm like, are you good? Let them be. That's all I say. Like, let them be. Y'all trying to ruin their relationship.
But she didn't.
No, let them be together. They saying you need to get away from her. He need to run.
I'm with. Yes, he need to be. Well, he gonna still be with her. It's nothing wrong with that. I don't see the problem with them being together. I see the problem with how she acts. That's it. If he can get that together, they'll be good.
Yeah, I think they're fine. I think a lot of people hate.
Yeah, they both still young. They both are young. They gotta make mistakes. They gotta make mistakes.
And they've been together.
I'm just saying she acting spoiled at the wrong time. You acting spoiled at the wrong time.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I can see the sentiment on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
So we agree that they should stay together.
Yeah.
People should leave them alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she need to get some classes, like I said. Therapy, whatever it takes. She need to do all of that.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since we're agreed, let's jump into this next one. I'll
Okay.
switch
My
gears.
scarf flying back.
Here you go. Right there.
Oh,
You hear
Lord.
that too? And I mean, you hear men take.
Did they become my girl for perfect attendance? Or was it because of a connection?
Wow.
So I settled with who was consistent.
You hear that too? And I mean, you hear men take pride in that. Yeah, she was always there.
Yes.
That's what you'll hear all the time.
Yeah. But you were never emotionally there.
Wow.
Yeah, and so we a lot of times let our hearts settle where there is no expectation. So we love who questions us the least. We love who challenges us the least. We love who demands from us the least. Oh, that's a good girl right there.
Uh-oh. Did you get that? Or do you need that broken down? Does that make sense?
I hear it.
So the question is, are people bonding with people because they were they were consistent with what they're doing? So, like he said, perfect attendance, like they show up, they call, whatever the case may be, versus bonding with someone who you have taking the time to bond with someone who you have genuine connection with. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So the person who maybe is consistent in this area, that area, may not be the same person who you really had that connection with. You may not have the patience to wait on that person who you really got that connection with. You might say, yeah, but this guy or this girl, they always, when I call them or when we go out, they ready to bond. Like they when I want to do they there for me. They coming through, so are people bonding consistency versus the connection? Like, are they settling? Because it's like settling. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
I think that's a man thing.
A man thing? Okay.
That part of it. Being consistent is a man thing. A woman gonna want that. She gonna want that connection.
Okay.
Because you know how a woman let you do so much for her and keep on and then be like, well, I found this dude over here. You know what I'm saying? She'll let you do a lot of stuff. Let you be there, let you change the tire, let you come take the trash out. All that. She gonna let you do it every day. Till she get tired of find somebody else.
She won't settle for him?
No, she's not gonna settle for him at all. She's not gonna settle for him.
Okay.
She gonna find someone that she connected to.
Oh, so are you saying he going in the friend zone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, the one that's consistent is gonna be in the friend zone, definitely for the woman. Now that's the first time I heard that for a man. You know what I'm saying? Like that sounded crazy. I'm like, what? That's how y'all pick y'all women? But you might not even like her though. You just want her because she do everything for you. You might not even really like her, right?
Well, you still like her, but you know why that is though, right?
You just like her because she's there for you. She's there every time you call, every time.
Yeah, that's important, don't you think?
But you're not connected with her. You don't have a connection.
Yeah, I mean, well, it ain't as strong as it should be. And
then that means you're gonna cheat on her. You're gonna cheat on her because you're gonna always have your eye open for the next woman.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, you're not gonna settle. You're not gonna internally settle. You just basic because you need somebody to wash your clothes and maybe cook for you or something.
Right. Oh, yeah.
What you think?
Well, hold on. So you saying what now? What's up, Ice?
What's up?
Good.
Hey, Ice.
Hey.
So you said what now? You saying because she gonna fulfill duties, in other words. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, and maybe sex you up when you want it because she want to be with you and you really don't want to be with her. But she trying to stay consistent so that you'll choose her. But then once you choose her, in the end, you still gonna cheat on her because you not
necessarily
fulfilled. You're not fulfilled. You're not fulfilled.
Did you see that clip, Ice?
Yeah, I think I would have to have some interest in you, but
Right.
At the same time, I think if you're wise, I think if you're smart, you would go with the consistent person.
Okay.
But I think you got to have a little bit of interest. It can't just be no interest at all.
Yeah, you can have connection and then your person starts to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? You can have
Well,
the
the
It's hard to
connection and
work
they start
backwards
to
like
be
that.
consistent.
Hard to work backwards like that.
the consistency part is a must.
Yeah.
Like I don't care how much I really want to be with you. I'll just sleep with you.
Yeah.
If I think you're not consistent, I'll just sleep with you.
But if you have the connection, eventually the consistency is going to intertwine with that. And that's what you want. You want somebody that you connected with
I mean,
over
it
somebody
should.
that's just
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
over somebody
It's
that's just there when you need them. Because then you're going to get tired of them because you're going to feel like you can do anything to this person. This person's still going to be there, which is that's what men do anyway. They'll get that woman and just drag her along, get her to do everything, and then find another woman and marry that woman within 3 to 6 months. And they had this one over here for about 10 years just chilling.
I don't know. I think if she consistent, he ain't going nowhere. If she's
I think he
consistent,
is.
I think he gonna lock in.
No.
I think
Not
it
if he
depends.
not if he don't have no connection to her. He's not going to
Oh,
lock
okay.
in.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It depends because if I have a connection with somebody else, but they not consistent as the girl I'm talking to, then I'm not going to choose them over the girl I'm talking to.
So more you
I'll
picked
just
your wife
sleep.
so she
I might
consistent,
sleep with it. I
not
might
because you
sleep
didn't
with
have
the
a
other chick.
connection.
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ice.
I
That's a
might
good
sleep with the
question.
other chick, but that don't mean I'm gonna marry her over the person that's consistent.
So, Maury,
Uh-huh.
did you marry your wife for consistency or connection? Or connection was first and then you seen, damn, she consistent. I like her even more.
Well, this is Beast Talk, and I'm always keep it 100.
Okay.
So with that being said, I chose my wife. It was more so for the consistency.
You didn't
And
have a connection.
I'm not saying I didn't have no connection, but I'm saying there was more of a consistency factor than there was the connection, if I'm being honest. Yeah, if I'm being honest.
Didn't I tell you how to act out in public? See what I'm saying? This is the shit that I be talking about. Act a certain way in public, and then when you close your door, you act how you want to act.
Yeah, I keep it real. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the problem with a lot of women is they can't tell the difference. Like somebody that's consistent is wifey material.
Yeah.
Somebody that's not consistent is not wifey material.
That's right. That's right.
And vice versa.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense if you ain't consistent. But like I said, you have to have that connection first. That's the only thing that I'm saying. Then I like you so much that I'm going to be consistent. I like you that much. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's
I
good.
like you that much that I'm going to be there when you need me.
Right, and I'm gonna
Well,
address
That's
your
what a
other.
woman looks for. We
That's
may be
dangerous, though.
backwards, but that's what we're looking for.
That's dangerous though, because having a
Thank
connection.
you, Timothy.
I'm coming.
Timmy.
I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you, Timmy. Hold on, Timmy. I'm coming to you, Timmy. Hold on, Ice. Can you hold that thought? You're gonna remember that, or you want to get it out now?
Nah, go ahead.
Okay. Let me address Timmy right here. Timmy says, "I feel like being consistent can turn into a connection." Let me address that. This is a good teaching point. I love to coach. I love to teach. In a relationship, in a successful relationship, you want to have the 3 C's. Connection,
first,
chemistry, and compatibility.
Okay.
So chemistry, connection, and compatibility. The thing about connection is it's the only one out of those 3 that can't be created. I'm going to say it again. Connection cannot be created. You can create chemistry. Just like a sports team, they never played with each other before. A basketball team, they start playing with each other, they start practicing, they start to gain chemistry over time. Even though you got all great players, they don't click right away. Compatibility. You can create compatibility within a relationship or a marriage. Maybe your schedules are off. You can change your schedules. Maybe you guys work out at a certain time or don't work out. You both can start working out. Eating certain foods. You guys can get on the same page with that. So it's many different ways how you can become compatible. Maybe you live in different areas, right? Now you move closer. Now you're compatible. The connection is natural. Either you get it or you don't. Either if I break something down to you, why I think a certain way on a certain thing, either it's gonna click to you, you're gonna say, I got it, babe. I see why you think like that. Okay, I can see it from your perspective. Or you're gonna say, nah, I just don't get it. No matter how you break it down, I don't get it. No matter, I never get you. Blah 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 blah. Lack of connection. You can't create that. That person's not. The understanding is not there. You're not gonna see eye to eye, and those tend to clash until eventually people's like, this ain't gonna work. So you can't create a connection. But he said, I get what you're saying. All right, Ice, what you got?
So the connection part, so Fox was saying you can build a connection with somebody, it'll come later. That's dangerous, because if that person only becomes consistent after you build a connection, then they were never really consistent to begin with. And the only reason they're consistent now is because they have some kind of connection with you, whether it be sex or whatever the case might be. So you gotta have somebody that's consistent before the connection. And honestly, the consistency is the most important part, because if you are consistent, that means you're consistent no matter what the situation is, whether it's bad or good. So if it's a bad situation, you're there regardless. So when you talk about building a connection with somebody, what is that connection for? Why are they being consistent now? So you got to ask yourself that question. It's a dangerous game you play.
Yeah. So
that's what I got on that.
So break it down on that. You saying the connection is there, but they're not consistent, and then they all of a sudden get consistent. Is that what you were saying?
So you rather be with the person that's consistent from the get-go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because if you build a connection with somebody and then they become consistent because of that
two
connection,
things happen at the same time? Two things can happen at the same time.
it can, and that's of course the ideal
question is
situation, but
lack of connection. That's what I'm saying. Like, a woman is not gonna be with you if she don't have no kind of connection to you.
No, that's not true. That's not true. A woman will.
If she don't have no desire for you, do you know how many men get?
Connection and desire. That's two different words. She can have a desire for you.
So for me to have a connection to you, I have to talk to you, and we vibing or something like that. Then all of a sudden you becoming attractive to me, which is my desire to have you. Yes. Yes.
Resources, Fox. Women bond with men for resources as well. Like, you got to throw.
I'm not saying that it ain't no such thing as a dang old girl being with a man that she don't have a connection with, but I'm telling you, most women got to have something for you first. Are you gonna be in the friend zone? Yes, you can mow my grass. You sure can. You can do whatever out there. Yeah, if I call you and need you because I done broke down on the side of the road, you sure can come and get me off the side of the road. That don't mean I want you, because you consistent every time I call and you pick up the phone. That is not, nothing's gonna make me want you.
What about
if
desire?
I don't want you?
But
if I don't have no connection.
No, what about desire though?
No physical connection, no nothing connection. I'm not gonna. I'll let you do anything you want to do, but I'm not gonna go with you. I'm not.
Connection is only up here. See, when you talk about physical, that's like desire. That's what I'm saying. What if there's a desire for me?
So
You
you
see what I'm
said,
saying?
yeah, I see what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. But do
Yeah,
you see what
connection
I was
is.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm answering for women. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, asked me a question. You said lack of connection. Now I'm telling you, no, and you just consistent, but we don't have no connection whatsoever. That's your question. But you are there for me if I call you. I don't have to want you.
Fox, how many women do you think that I had, and they was crazy
I
about me,
don't
but we lack connection. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I know, yeah, it's a
But they
crazy
was
question.
there for you though, right?
Huh?
Was they there for you? That's what you
Yeah.
like?
Yeah, they was there for me. It was what I like?
That they was there for you.
Yeah.
So you would have married one. Well, you did. Oh, sorry. Never mind. Okay,
Well,
you
no, I'm not. Listen.
no.
No, I'm
You
not saying
missed.
that. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, I've dealt with a lot of women who we may have lacked a connection of some sort. And when I say connection, I don't mean that like we're not flirting, we're not having fun. No, yeah, that's there too. But if I start to have a more intellectual conversation with them, and let's just say we don't see eye to eye on whatever it is I'm talking about, they're like, "Nah, I think this," and I'm like, "Nah, I think that." Like that's a lack of connection. We ain't connecting on a real
Right.
level.
So that was your question, right? I don't have no connection with you. I have lack of connection, but you consistent in helping me in being there, right? You saying, would I settle for you and go with you if you just do everything that I'm my beck and call?
But the
And I
desire is
just
there.
want you that way. I just
But
want you that way.
I'm saying the
We don't have
desire is there.
no mental connection, physical connection, nothing.
No,
right?
yes,
That's what the question is.
No, there is a physical connection.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying the mental
question.
part ain't there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just say when they see me, it's like, yeah. And when I see them, I'm like, yeah. It's just that we just gonna have fun and flirt, and then it might be sexual and stuff like that. And we'll eat and stuff, we'll do stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just certain things, like if I have a deep conversation about things, that's where it's like we not
okay.
But outside of that, it's good. Like we physically, let's just say we having sex. Sex is good. You know what I'm saying? We having, like, we're attracted to each other, and she likes me. She likes, my resources, what I'm driving, how I'm dressing. Like, she likes these things about me, and I like. But again, the connection's off. So it's like certain things, if we start talking about it, it's gonna clash. It's like, nah,
So,
we ain't gonna get each other.
So again, my answer still would be no. I'm not gonna settle for consistency over connection. No, I'm
See,
not.
I get what Fox is saying, and that's the crazy thing about women is like y'all really think that way. Yeah, and it's crazy. It's crazy that women think that way. Like,
I know, but that's just how we build. It's Venus and Mars, right?
It don't make
what
no
if you
sense.
want him? What if you want him more than he wants you?
If I want him more than he wants me, what about it? Like, but he ain't consistent, or he consistent on?
No, yeah, he consistent. He consistent, but I'm saying as far
And
as
I want him more than he wants me.
Yeah.
Oh, I deal with it. Hey, them feelings
That's
will
my
never be
point.
told.
That is my point.
No. I'm talking about I would never let him know, and if he go his way, I'm gonna go my way.
Yeah, but you'll rock with him, right? I mean, you want this guy. This is a guy you would desire.
But he ain't showing me no consistency, right?
No, I'm saying he is consistent.
Well, then why would he be that way if he didn't want me? That's why I don't get that. Why would he be like that if he didn't want me?
You want him more than he wants you. Like, y'all still want each other, but your want for him is a little bit deeper. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he's consistent. I'm just saying there's a little bit of a lack of a connection. The connection just off. Yeah, like if y'all have certain conversations, y'all ain't gonna see eye to eye.
Yeah. Like now. We see eye to eye. Right. I'm friend zoning that ass. No. Brother.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm saying
I
on
get
that.
What you're saying, but
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let's
My answer still no.
All right. Let's tap into this one. Let's check this next video out. Check this out.
Or they like the same sex and they with this person as a cover up, so they don't care nothing about what this person got going on. If you notice, what I mean by that is that's why a lot of down low men get a woman who has completely let her body go. Like she's not even trying. Like it ain't that, that's just how she built. It ain't that, oh, a couple where both you're not gonna meet a couple where both people didn't have to get over something to get with this person, get over something about this other person, some type of preference. Sometimes it's a standard that people overlook or get past to be with this here person. You're not going to meet a couple in this world. If you do, they lying to you. Or they like the same sex and they with this person as a cover up, so they don't care nothing about what this person got going on. If you notice, what I mean by that is that's why a lot of down low men get a woman who has completely let her body go. Like she's not even trying. Like it ain't that, that's just how she built. It ain't that, oh, she just this or that, whether it's really slim or really full figured. That's just how she built. It ain't that. It's just she don't even try. She ain't trying to do nothing to help her situation.
All right. So the question is, like the first, because he stated, are people overlooking things in their partner, spouse? Like, is that everybody's like situation? Is everybody overlooking a couple of things? Like, well, I know this, I know that. Like, it is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think,
I think I wouldn't say every couple, but I think in most cases, if you say you're not, then you're probably lying to yourself.
Okay.
I mean, so what? Give an example of what somebody's overlooking. I mean, because what I'm thinking is like, he smokes cigarettes. I hate people that smoke cigarettes.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I like him enough. I'm gonna deal with him smoking the cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna ask him to smoke it outside. You know what I'm saying? Or not around me. But I'm gonna
But you would prefer to have a guy like me who don't smoke.
Right. Somebody who don't smoke. God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like if she snore. Can you overlook her snoring? Or just go sleep in the other room?
Yeah.
I snore.
Yeah. All right. So what about you? Is you overlooking things, or how you doing it?
No, he ain't overlooking that.
No, you're not really.
He's not overlooking that.
Oh man.
Believe it or not, I can deal with a lot, and I can put up with a lot, but it depends on what it is. It's just certain things I can't overlook.
Right.
But really, like, back to the other conversation, like if you're a consistent person and I'm into you, I can overlook a few things. Sure.
Oh, okay.
Depending on, like I said, depends on what it is, because certain things.
I can't overlook no overspending. You know, like being crazy with your money, not paying your bills on time. I cannot overlook that. No, I don't want.
So what you gonna do? Call it out?
Yeah, I'm gonna say either you gonna change this, or I'm gonna change it and be out. Because you gotta pay your bills to live, and I want somebody that's paying bills on time.
Yeah.
So I don't have to stress about being late or nothing. I can't do it.
Yeah.
That's stressful.
Yeah. And I'm gonna address Timmy. I know Timmy came back in and he said he didn't mean to say connection, he meant to say consistency makes chemistry. Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
Chemistry, yeah, not connection, chemistry.
Okay.
If you're still watching. But yeah, so are people overlooking things?
Yeah.
A good portion of people are. Me personally, it's tough to really answer this. I'm not one who generally overlooks things. I call it out. And there's a reason why I'm twice divorced. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
I'm big on like, hold on now, what's up with this? Like you know. So I bring that stuff out. I address it. Even like now, like my wife now, not to go deep in depth, but like she's from Louisiana, so we'll just call it family situations, right? So a couple of times a month, she'll make the trip down there. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I'll be like, hey, look, yeah, that ain't gonna work. Like, I don't like to sleep alone. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain things. So I can't sit on that. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, hold on, we gotta talk about this. You know what I'm saying? I don't overlook it. So and just like, I'll go back even to the second. It was times where, I didn't feel supported with some of the stances I was taking or some of the things I had going on. So that had to be addressed. Like, hold on now, whose side you on? Like, what side you on? Like, what's going on? So it's different things. You know what I mean? Even like in the first one where things would go on, like a lot of complaints, or like, say for example, well, I don't want to go to this church. I want to go to this church, or I want to, like, different things like that. And I'm like, well, hold on, you keep coming to me like these is good situations, like these is good churches or whatever. Or it might be a situation where I might need a cosign or something, and she might, nah, I don't think, nah, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. So different situations where that I can recall, and I can look at those situations and I'm like, hold up, nah, that ain't gonna work. Like, I'm gonna be this leader. And again, if I'm leading us down the path of destruction, if I'm failing us, let me know. But last time I checked, things was going well. This is the best you've ever been. You know what I'm saying? Just in a general overall, you know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, now I can't have you see what I'm saying? So generally, I say all that to say, I haven't been one to overlook things. Like, I'm gonna call it out in a loving way. I'm very loving. And I'm very, consistent and persistent, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't generally overlook it. But I do think that the majority of people, when it comes to life and people who they bond with, like you say, the smoking thing, and you might have somebody who dealing with somebody who still like to go out, and they probably like, yeah, I don't like her going out, I don't like him hanging out with them, but I'm gonna let him have it. You know what I'm saying? So I think most people do overlook stuff.
I guess I kind of want to take back what I said. Like, I will say something, but sometimes I can give you a pass. If it's something as simple as smoking, like, I'll let you know I don't like you smoking, but I could deal with it to a certain extent. Like, it just depends on what it is, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I
like
got a list of
going
things I
out,
won't overlook.
like,
I got a list.
say for example, like, I've been in a situation before where she wanted to hang out with some friends that I knew basically were hoes.
Okay.
I knew that for a fact. So for a situation like that, like, that's a no-go. Either you gonna stop or we ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? But it just depends on what it
But
is.
just cause she with them, that don't mean she a hoe. It might just be her friends for real.
It's it was the situations she was being put in, not necessarily that they were friends.
Okay.
Let me ask this question then. For a successful relationship, do both people need to come whole and self-sufficient?
What's up?
Need to become whole.
For a successful relationship, do both people need to come whole and self-sufficient?
You mean like coming into the relationship?
Yeah.
You don't necessarily, when you say whole, that mean like have all my stuff together?
Yeah.
No, you don't necessarily have to have to be that way. But be self-sufficient. I mean, like your credit might not be all that good, but you maintaining yourself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can work on it. I could cover something while you taking care of this credit so we could get more stuff. So yeah, you can. I mean, well, you don't have to come whole all the way, but don't come, like broke.
Okay.
Yeah, we ain't gonna take you broke, but a little bit of help.
Broke. Define broke for me.
Oh, no job. No job, no car. Living with your mama.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't got no income.
So should that man who's broke, should he not be dating?
No, he shouldn't be dating.
Okay. Let me
He
ask
need
you
to go
this.
on back to his baby mama because he probably got children everywhere.
Should a broke woman be dating?
No.
Oh, really?
I don't think she should. What are you gonna bring to the table? Like, how are you gonna help anything? But I mean, if a man is coming in and willing to help you, then as long as you put forth effort to be better in the situation, then I guess you can work it out. Because a man will take a broke woman and help her build up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Is there anything wrong with that?
No, it ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with being with a broke man, but at my age, I'm talking about a broke man that's willing to do something, and you just gotta help him get a job and help him get to work. You know what I'm saying? That type of broke.
Is there age? Is there age on that? For him?
For him?
Yeah.
Like he can't be 50 and broke. Come on now.
Okay.
Bro, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could be 30 and struggling and to get it together, and you might need a little bit of help. But once you hit 40 to 50, you need to have something. You need to have a little bit of something.
Okay.
What are we working with? You know what I'm saying? I can't just go and help you start your life at 40 and 50.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
AD says she agree with you.
Georgia. Yeah. Hey, AD.
Yeah. Was you saying something, Ice?
I think there is a difference between men and women. I think it's more okay for a woman.
Yeah.
But I would say this. I would highly recommend that you have your shit together before you go into a relationship. Because if not, it could cause a lot of issues and bad
for the man,
things.
for the woman, or both.
I would recommend for both. And if you're a man, you got to be careful because you kind of, especially if you're marrying that woman and you're building her up.
Yeah.
There's a reason why there's alimony in place.
Oh yeah.
So find you a woman that's got her crap together, and then it just makes for a whole better situation, really.
Oh, you saying the alimony will kick in if she ain't got nothing, and then you bring it to her life?
Well,
if you act right, you won't have to have alimony. What about that?
Yeah, I know.
Act right instead of already getting a divorce already. You already got a divorce. You ain't even trying to make no
I'm just saying to all the men out there, that's another angle to look at it.
Yeah.
It is, but you didn't even have your marriage first. Your trial marriage, you didn't even have it. You already went straight to alimony.
Yeah. I'm just talking from a divorced person on that one.
It could be the same way with a woman, though. I build you up and then you just leave.
Oh, man.
You done got the car and the job and now you gone.
Oh man.
It could be the same way.
That's why I'm saying it's better just both sides have their crap together.
True.
Because then you ain't got to deal with none of that.
Mm-hmm.
If shit hits the fan, so.
But sometimes when you get that broke man, I'm saying that broke woman, it humbles her and she's loving you for everything you did for her, and she is going to be loyal and help you get everything you need to get because you helped
That
her
is
at that time.
hilarious. That is the
You
funniest
don't
thing
think
I've ever
so?
heard in my life.
You don't think
Oh
so?
man.
So you don't never
Oh
see good
man.
in nothing. You just straight see bad
Not
scenarios everywhere. You don't
not
see
when it's
nothing
all
good.
said and done. No.
Yeah. Oh man.
It can happen. It probably have happened.
Why is that funny? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
why is that funny? That's stuff that happen.
I
I don't
mean,
think negative. I try to see the positive in every situation.
as long as the relationship goes well, but if it
That's what
don't
I'm
go
saying.
well, yeah, as long as
Oh,
it
okay. I
goes
see what
well.
you're saying. You saying she coming in there with bad intentions? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, I'm saying if I'm saying it depends on how the relationship ends or how it goes.
I'm saying, but let's be honest. Most women, a majority of women come in loving you and wanting to be there and support you until you do something retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You do something crazy, then now she's got a whole attitude. I mean,
Yeah,
now that's
true.
what you fighting every day when you come in because you done did something to hurt her. She don't really know how to express it.
I don't think he always got to do something to hurt her. I think sometimes people just switch up.
Yeah, and sometimes
Yeah,
y'all be
men do
hurting the
switch
man.
up.
We just don't
Of
say nothing.
course. Of course. I'm sure.
Like I
I'm
said,
sure.
it
Because
just
my mouth
depends
can
on how
be
it goes.
reckless at times and you piss me off. So I know that I done hurt some niggas' feelings. Excuse my mouth, y'all. Lord, I ain't mean to say that.
Yeah.
But I know I have.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But I try to look at the bright side of everything going into relationships until they mess up. That's when you get that's when bug come out.
Well, it's
Yeah.
the way things are right now with the economy and stuff. You really want to have both people with their stuff together because
Yeah.
it's gonna be, especially if y'all have kids, it's gonna be hard for one
Yeah,
person
because Trump finna
to
take
do
y'all back.
everything.
We gonna be going down with y'all.
So Fox, you say no, and Ice, you said yeah.
Yeah, I think y'all both should have your stuff together.
And I'm saying no, not necessarily.
Yeah.
But I ain't saying like be piss poor broke either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say for a successful relationship, both people need to come whole and self-sufficient. I would say no, not necessarily, and here's why. In this day and age, that's been one of the biggest issues. When you get two people who are quote unquote whole and all of that and doing their own thing, a lot of times those relationships and marriages don't last because you got two people who are independent and two people who feel like they don't need each other.
That's right.
So a lot of times it will crumble. If you go back in time, right? You go decades back. I don't even have to put a specific time frame on it. Where women had a specific thing that they was doing, and the men had a specific things that they was doing. Those marriages lasted the longest because both of those people know they needed each other and relied on each other, and they worked together to build and maintain the household. Nowadays, you have the opposite of that. Just think of look at the total extreme, right? Take two rich people, two millionaires, they get together, two celebrities, they get together. Those relationships last the shortest. They don't last at all.
That's
Because
right.
you have two people who are quote unquote whole and self-sufficient. Oh, they don't need nothing from nobody. And so those relationships are quick. It's like, dang, they was together 1 month, 2 months later, they done. It's over. And like, what happened? They was so in love and they was doing this and they was doing that, and they rented this out, rented that out. They did the whole night. Oh, she bought him the new the new Lamborghini, and he bought her this and that, and the jewelry and all of this. None of that don't matter. At the end of the day, they're both whole self-sufficient. They don't really need each other, and they show it. And it shows in the length of the relationship or the marriage if they get married. Versus, again, take two people who don't have much of nothing. They get together, it's going to last long. Not saying it's going to go the distance per se, because people still going to find ways to mess it up.
Right.
But if you, you know what I'm saying, on a balance of probabilities, when you look at the two different models, the two people who didn't have it who was on the edge. You know, I be in areas, I see two bums together, two homeless people. Like, dang, you can't break them apart. You know what I'm saying? You can't break them apart. Those people who they're homeless together. You see him right there. You see his girlfriend over there. You know, and they be cussing each other out, but they be together. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you know, and you see one passing the other one the money. You know what I'm saying? But they all they got. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I thought this was an interesting question, because I think idealistically we want to say, yeah, everybody come whole, everybody come, because it's a comfortable situation. You know what I'm saying? But when you're talking about longevity and things like that,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why there's a whole thing. I remember a few years ago, it was like around COVID time, and when the red pill and stuff came to the YouTube and all of this stuff, you had those guys saying, "Hey man, I can walk in McDonald's, find the chicken there who I like, and walk out. I'll be just fine." You know what I'm saying? And it was just the guys pretty much saying, like, I don't need this woman. Men who are doing well for themselves, what she's doing as far as what she's making, it don't matter. I don't need her to make 60,000. I don't need her to make 100,000. I don't need none of that. I just needed to come in and do what I needed to do, or be who I need her to be, and we're good. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you go into the whole guys who got housewives and they're doing well, those situations tend to last pretty good, because they had those roles. You don't have two people who feel like they don't need each other. But anyway, yeah.
That also could work the other way though, because you might stay in a relationship with somebody because you know you can't live without them, like you're stuck.
Yeah.
That's the only downside. And some of those men that said that are probably regretting that now, because they tired of paying all the bills and this woman just sitting at the house not doing shit but eating popcorn on the couch and watching a movie. They tired of that. Some of those guys are tired of that.
Yeah, that's true.
So it can go both ways. But
are there women who overvalue a man's money, or as far as when they're choosing them, do they overvalue that instead of looking at the character and other things he can do?
Yeah, there's a lot of stupid people out there.
Well, let's check this clip out then. Let's see what the doc
men that they can date.
If you are a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer as an African woman in Australia or America or the UK or Toronto or Johannesburg, looking for a black man who has financial equity with your type of career success, that's going to be difficult. You might got to tone it down a little bit. What I find as a therapist who works with couples, too often black women prioritize a man's income over his masculinity. He's willing to help with those children. He will nurture you, look out for you, but he might not be able to put you in a Mercedes. And I've seen black women turn down good men because he didn't have the economics, but he had everything else. Sisters need to be careful not to fall into this European narrative of judging men primarily by how much they make.
But white women do it all the time. Omar, stop it.
Yeah, but I think he was talking about the sisters.
I know, I'm just saying, but white women do it all the time. So you gonna point out that the black women do it the most.
Yeah.
But he's right. I'm not mad at what he's saying though. Like if you do got a lot of money, you definitely gonna have to go down a level, because you probably ain't gonna find that. Yeah, you have to go down a level if you got all the money.
As a woman, okay.
Yeah, you ain't got to go down to the brokest broke, but he ain't gonna have as much money as you would have. So it's okay. Like if he got making 60,000 and you making 100,000, I don't see the problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the problem with that. As long as he ain't broke.
So if you was making 100,000, your man was making 60,000,
Oh.
would you be fully submissive to him and honor him and all that good stuff?
Fully submissive? No, I would if he was a leader, I guess. If he had
Don't
that
laugh.
little.
Don't laugh.
I
See,
know, I know.
when you laugh, I don't believe you. See, now I don't believe you. If you laugh.
But I'm saying, like, what do you mean? Like, he gonna have control over what? Not the money.
Nah, control over you.
Oh, like
Over
when
you.
I let him make decisions, yeah,
Yeah.
but not financial decisions.
Why not? As a matter of fact, why not?
Well, because I probably would pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably pay the bills. I'm gonna keep my checking. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have 3 accounts.
So
Mine,
so you
yeah.
wouldn't mind him, orchestrating that. You paying the bills.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you want to like actually sit down and pay the bills, sure, of course, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you're giving
Because
out,
we're gonna have 3 accounts. Of course, he's not gonna have my money, not all of my money in his account in that
but
one
you give him full reign.
Yeah, of that account that we have together that I'm putting a certain amount of money in.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. I like what I'm
So
hearing.
he can do it. He can do it.
You're a good woman.
Yeah.
You're a good woman.
Well, I got my whole account over here though. Act up. Act the fool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. But you say you'll be fully submissive to him, so that's what matters.
Fully.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna let him run it like outside.
What about inside?
You know how I say the public.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how I feel about that. The public, yeah, go on run it, bye.
Well, what go on behind closed doors?
What I say, go.
Give me an example.
Where we going? You know what I'm saying? What we about to purchase? I'm gonna have the last say on what we purchasing. If we going on the trip, we're gonna have to decide together. I'm gonna have the last say on where we actually going.
The last say?
Yes.
What?
This is behind closed doors. We're not out in public. Nobody knows. We could pretend like he
knows. He knows. You're gonna hurt his pride.
And he gonna be okay because I make the most money. He gonna be okay because I make the most money.
Say what? You make the most.
Yeah, so he'll be okay with it. Do you know how many men right now, if we go out to eat, he don't have no money and I got the money and I slide him the car, he's just gonna take the car and be like,
I know about that.
And he's not gonna, but he ain't finna be tripping on that though.
Yeah.
He might feel some type of way in the inside, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
But he ain't tripping. He just saying, okay, I'm gonna pay it with the car and then give her back her car.
Yeah.
That's saving his face for public.
That's true.
But I'm still running shit. Like I'm running shit. I'm running the shit.
You running it or you paying it?
Running it. Both. Both. I'm just saying that's how it goes sometimes. The woman have to cover it.
Yeah.
Maybe she making more than him and he just broke that day.
That's
and
true.
She don't want him to look like that out in public. So yeah, she's gonna give it to him. And then he's probably gonna pay her back later or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. That's legit. Yeah, that's real. What you think, Ice?
Yeah.
I think Fox talks a good game, but
okay.
Okay.
So yeah, if you prioritize money over your relationship or your partner, it's not a relationship. You just using somebody for their money. So
yeah.
And then you can't get mad when he cheats on you.
Oh, there you
go. Because sometimes it might not be the guy, it might be the attitude and the way you're looking at the relationship. If that's how you're viewing men as just money, then yeah, they're gonna cheat on you. It's gonna happen.
He's saying you don't have much of a selection if you're making 100,000. That's what he's saying, right? If you're making 100,000, you're not gonna meet nobody above that. Is what he's saying, right, Umar?
or more than 100,000. But
yeah, that's I'm just using that example. That's what I
He was
must gonna
saying
be
that. He was saying
making
that
because
to the
I keep
woman.
on saying it.
Huh?
He was
Like
telling the
that's
woman that.
yeah. He said black women got to choose basically down because they're not gonna meet nobody above what they making, right?
I'm coming to
Ain't that
you,
what he said?
Kelvin.
Play it
You are a
again.
doctor, a
Yeah,
there as an African woman in Australia or America or the UK or Toronto or Johannesburg looking for a black man who has financial equity with your type of career success, that's going to be difficult. You might got to tone it down a little bit. What I find as a therapist who works with couples, too often black women prioritize a man's income over his masculinity. He's willing to help with those children. He will nurture you, look out for you, but he might not be able to put you in a Mercedes. And I've seen black women turn down good men because he didn't have the economics, but he had everything else. Sisters need to be careful not to fall into this European narrative of judging men primarily by how much they make.
Okay.
Yeah, he's saying she's not gonna meet nobody that makes more than her. Which I mean, it's probably true. So yeah, she's just gonna be single and lonely the rest of her life.
If she don't level down, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree.
Kelvin was saying, does that work both ways? He said it after you spoke, Fox.
Oh.
So I'm not sure. Kelvin, which facet of that? And he said he loved what Omar said.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree
Which
with what he
facet
said.
of it are you asking, Kelvin? Goes both ways. Which part of that you asking? But yeah, Ice. Like you said, if that's true, that she wouldn't meet too many others, so she need to kind of
Oh
bring it
yeah,
down.
more than likely. I mean, there's other people out there of color that make 100,000+ a year, obviously. So she might meet somebody, but the majority of people, no, they're not gonna make 100,000 a year.
Yeah. If she
So,
do, he gonna be an asshole.
Not necessarily.
Yes, he is. Men with money are assholes.
not,
With a lot of money. With a lot
not
of money, yes,
necessarily,
they
but
are. Yes, they are.
not necessarily.
Regular
But
ass
I
people
say
with
this
money, they
though.
be cool.
I say this though. If she meets somebody that make more money than her, more than likely he will be an asshole to her.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
will say that.
Yep.
Just not because of him and the way he is, just because
Just
of who
because it's
she is.
so back to
Not
he
because
don't
of
need
who
her,
she
she
is.
don't need him. They don't need each other. So of
Yeah.
course they'll be able to break up easily. They don't even need each other. Because the man
Yeah,
wants
but
to
if
feel
you
wanted.
really,
I mean,
yeah, but if
everybody
you
wants to
really
feel
love
wanted and
somebody,
needed. Oh,
if you love somebody, you're gonna be with them regardless. The finances just helps the separation go smoother and easier.
Yeah. Oh, that's
So,
his question.
well, Kelvin, he said she said she running things behind closed doors because she's made more. Does it work in reverse?
Oh, okay. I'm sure it do, but I'm just saying, even if he makes more, I could still run it.
Oh, you heard
I
that,
can still
Kelvin?
run it.
She said
Behind
she
closed
still.
doors, yes. I can still run it. Yes. Do you know how many? My sister is a perfect example. Her husband bought his check home to her before they got a divorce every week. And she ran it. He gave her the check. Here, dude, you pay the bills. And she did it. And she gave him cigarette and beer money. But she packed his lunch. She did everything for him. She washed his clothes. She did everything for him, but she got the check. She literally got his check every week. So yes, you can.
You ain't doing that, Ice, sorry.
I know y'all don't like it, but it can be done. It can be done.
I can't do it, bro.
Oh man.
I see one probably ran your ass behind the closed doors. Let me be clear. Let me be clear, honey. I can see it all over your face, baby.
Oh man.
Yeah, you ain't mean. You ain't mean, so I ain't even worried about that.
Oh man.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not like they took advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? If it's just something that you didn't care about, you just say, yeah, you pay the bill. Here go the check. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some people do that because they don't want that financial worries. They just,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you take care of it.
I
you go buy the
would like to pay
groceries.
the
Yeah, you
bills.
go do everything you need to do with the money, babe. You taking care of the household. Go ahead. Some men are like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a no-go for me.
Now,
I've always paid the bills my whole life. Even when I was married, I paid the bills. Always. I have never not paid the bills.
Yeah. So you pay the bills. That don't mean that. Still don't mean that she didn't run the household, run everything. Still don't mean that. Just because you paid the bills, that don't mean she didn't run it and say, "Hey, this is what's going
I
to
mean,
happen."
I'm not gonna lie. She had her superpower. I ain't gonna lie. She had her superpower.
That's not everything I say ain't always negative. It's not a negative thing.
Yeah. You say you used to paying the bills, Ice.
Yeah, I couldn't see myself just letting a woman, here's my checks, and to let her pay the bills. I ain't never done it.
I get it, but it happened. I've seen it with my own eyes. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably men. There's a lot of men that do it, but ain't no done it.
Of course.
Kevin, your first one, you said I just gonna see Joe. She respects him. I think you might have had a typo. And then he said, I agree, Ice. Yeah, I agree.
You agree with Ice? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just trying to save face because we out in public, basically. This is like public. She got, like he said, those superpowers, baby, behind closed doors. Baby, we doing this.
Y'all, women got the.
I don't see it.
Women got their
Of course, you wouldn't
advantages.
see yet.
Women's got their advantages. I admit to that.
Yeah, they have advantages, sure. You know what I'm saying? But like even behind the closed doors thing, like, nah. I mean, we gonna do our thing and I'm gonna make you feel good, but I'm running the show. I ain't letting you get away with it.
See, this is it. So women can even actually let you think that you running the show and the whole time they running it.
Because with
they
the
can
women,
make you feel like it, agree with everything you say, and you are doing exactly what they wanted you to do.
With the women, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. So you gotta know how.
Well, y'all act different. I'm pretty sure everything is really different at home. But okay, I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it. Yeah, don't have it. You got it.
Mine used to try to say that I get what I want, don't I? I get what I want. I said nope. I used to have to tell her because she'll try to get away with it. Now it's behind closed doors. She'll try to say it, and I say no because I already know if you say yeah behind the closed door, it's gonna seep out into other areas. So I would always you don't get what you want. I say we gonna make sure you're good, but you can't just get what you want. So I would either
she can't get what she want.
Nah.
She can't get what she want.
No.
What? Okay, you got to give me an example of what she can't get if she wanted it. Give me an example.
It can be a purchase.
You mean to tell me if she want a purse or some kind of anything she can't get? You wouldn't get it for her?
No.
You would.
No. Purses, depending on what it is.
You wouldn't get her a purse. Wowzer.
Depending on what kind
it is. Let me come out with a new word. Wowzer.
Yeah.
I'm serious. That is so
Maury
mean.
got a closet full of Christmas presents.
Mean. Blink twice if you need help, baby girl. Hell no. Hell no.
Now she'll shop at a thrift store, so she ain't getting nothing like outrageous. She ain't trying to get nothing outrageous anyway.
So if I wanted this Teflon purse that's coming out this week, and you got to be like, just like how you getting the shoes, be in line, and it's like almost $200. You saying she can't get it?
How much is it?
$200.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Say that. God dang! Don't just say no.
Some cost thousands of dollars. Some cost thousands.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
If it's $1,000, we gotta talk about it. We might even make payments. We gotta talk about it. It ain't gonna be just no damn no.
Yeah. Well, hold on. If it's for the $1,000, it is just a no.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. If it's something I want that's $1,000, say I want a laptop or something like that, we finna work on the payment plan to see what we can do about it. You ain't finna just tell me no. I'm living in this household too. I'm sexing you. I'm being there for you, and you gonna tell me no? I don't think so.
Hey, look, I done been down there at South Park Mall in Charlotte. And this isn't my current wife, but me and one walking through the mall, and she was like, ooh, I really want, the thing might have been Louis Vuitton or something. She was like, can I get it? Can we get it? I was like, nah. I said, nah, we can't do that. And she was saying, like, we had the money.
I'm not asking you, can I get any damn
She was saying we had the money available, and I was like, nah, that's just up there. That's just too much. I said, we can't do that. And she was like, all right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, that's on her for asking. She the one missed out. Because, hey, I'm finna get this. Where you gonna be? I'm in the line.
Yeah. Kevin said the women don't like the word no.
Sure don't. We sure don't. If you was consistent in the beginning, you're gonna be consistent all the way through.
I'm still consistent, even if I say no. Remember, I gotta lead it all.
Telling me no.
I gotta lead it all times.
You ain't telling. Well, I'm not asking. That's the first thing. I'm not asking.
Oh, you gonna ask?
No, I'm not asking.
And the first
I'm not
time
asking for shit.
The first time you don't
asking a grown ass woman asking a man, can I have?
I don't
Hell
care.
No.
The first time you don't ask, I'm gonna chew you out.
The first time I don't ask, guess what? I'm gonna be coming in the door with bags, whatever I want, and be carrying my bag. You gonna just be a mad ass or get ready to divorce me or whatever it takes. Because guess what? If I want something, I'm getting it.
Yeah, Kelvin said, get that purse. We need 4 new tires on the car. Now what?
And we'll get that. What do you mean?
We'll see.
As long as it's a payment plan somewhere, baby, we getting it all. Wow, this is one life.
See, Kelvin,
this one life.
See, Kelvin, that's where you're wrong
at.
One
life.
Kelvin, that's where you're wrong at. We don't negotiate. I'm gonna get them tires, but she still can't get that purse.
Crazy as hell. I feel sorry for your wife. I feel sorry for your wife, brother.
Say what, man?
It's all good.
We'll say what?
It's all good. I can get everything I want right now by myself, and I'm gonna definitely get it when I want to get a man.
No.
Hell yeah, I'll probably get double that.
No, well, some things will double, but hey, some of that's gonna change.
Hell no.
Depending on what you getting.
Okay.
Hey, it might need to be. Hey, we might need to come in and regulate.
You getting off subject because it sounds good. Because at the end of the day, Shauna gets what Shauna wants, and that's on everything. God is a Maywaker, a waymaker, a waymaker.
Let's keep that concept.
We going to church. And God said I can have it. He spoke to me. He told me to tell you. What they be saying? God had told me to tell you.
Hey, that wasn't God.
Keep that list.
That was the devil telling you that. That was the devil telling you that. Hold on.
I don't know the devil.
All right. Let's shift gears. Last I think this is gonna be the last video right here. Last video. What y'all
because
are some people delusional? Are some people delusional?
You are.
You to attract that. So live your life like there's not a damn thing wrong with you. If you're reminding yourself this be on the planet, live like that. Stop reminding yourself that somebody left you, somebody cheated on you, somebody betrayed you. Because as long as you have that in your consciousness, you will continue to attract that. So live your life like there's not a damn thing wrong with you. If you a size 16, live your life like you a size 10. You a size 10, live your life. Look at me. I ain't living my life like I'm 72. Woo! Yes! Okay? Live your life. Stop picking on yourself. Live your life like there's nothing wrong. And if you step into that Everything that needs to be cleaned, healed, released, surrendered will come to the surface. If you step into the vision you have of yourself, the things you need to let go of, the things you need to release, surrender, forgive, whatever, they'll come to the surface. When they come to the surface, do the work, let it go, and then go back into your best vision of yourself. We spend too much time focusing on the brokenness. Focusing on what's wrong. That keeping it in your consciousness attracts more of it to you.
Uh-oh. Okay. Should people ignore their issues and live life to the full?
Yes.
Woo!
I'm gonna say no.
Not necessarily ignore, but get over it. Like work through it and then live your life, because you can't be stuck in that one place. That's complacent. That's like you could die tomorrow and look what you done worried about. You know what I'm saying? When you could just be living your life, having fun, doing what you're supposed to do, and everything will fall into place after that. That's how I feel. That's the way I look at life right now. Everything gonna fall into place. And I'm out here having fun. It ain't even necessarily like I'm going to no club or nothing, but I'm out here going hiking. I'm doing what I want to do. I felt everything she said. It was in my spirit. That was her. Yes, I believe everything she said. Everything. Every
So if
single
you're a
last
size, if she said if you're a size 16, live like you're a size 10.
Well, if that's what you want to do, if that's what you worried about is your weight.
Do you
then
agree
yeah.
with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Meaning because you feel like you're fat and you don't want to go outside because you feel like you're fat. So stop feeling like you're fat. Go outside. Nobody really cares.
If you feel like you're fat, go to the gym and eat right. You see what I'm saying? Don't ignore it.
So sometimes for a woman, you know, it be their hormones and stuff that they got to get control over that first before they can go outside. You know what I'm saying? Then they mental keep them in the house. Is what she's saying. Let go of all of that. Go outside. Maybe go for a walk. Maybe you will lose the weight. Mentally, you can do anything as long as your mental is together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it starts
It's
up
like
here.
manifesting. It's like
Yeah.
manifesting. Like she can manifest. That's what she's trying to say. Like you can manifest yourself into a size 10 because now you able to go outside. You're not so self-conscious. You're going out. You're
Can a 16 manifest into a 10?
Yeah.
Size 10.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Nah, you got to put in the work. What you think, about the whole
that's
thing,
it.
just in general? Yeah.
So if you mentally thinking your body's gonna follow, it ain't like I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm finna lose weight. No, you saying it, and now you doing something about it. You're walking every day. Your mind is telling you, and everything's gonna just come together.
Mm-hmm.
It's all gonna fall into place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't prescribe to that train of thought. I never
I know
have.
you don't.
But
We know because you stuck on negativity, and that's what your thought process is.
No,
Negativity.
he's not.
It's not. When I'm saying negative, I'm not saying like you're a negative person, but your kind of thinking is you always thinking of the bad outcome instead of trying to say,
yeah,
hey, maybe I do deserve something good. Maybe something good will happen to me. You never come with that. You always saying, well,
Is he
I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave her.
Is he being bad or is he being realistic?
He's not being realistic because good things do happen.
Yeah.
You married, you're happy. Why can't he be married and happy? Why don't he deserve it? What makes him different from deserving the same thing that you had, if not even better? Why don't he deserve it? Why don't Ice deserve that?
I never said. Nobody ever said I don't deserve it. But here's the thing: you can have that train of thought, but you gotta always have action behind it.
Of course. Anything you thinking got an action behind it.
And yes, I am a negative person because I'm constantly preparing myself
for the downfall.
For what's next. No, I promise you, if I ever had a downfall, I would be better off than somebody just sitting there thinking to themselves, everything's going to be okay.
No.
I promise you, I'll get back on my feet faster.
Not necessarily.
I promise you I will.
Nah, not necessarily.
And I probably would never even have a downfall to begin with because I've seen it coming before it happened. Versus somebody that just has these
Okay, you know
positive
why you
thoughts in
seen
their
it
head.
before it happened, because you manifested. That's what your train of thought is. That's what's gonna happen because you already been thinking it the whole time. So yeah, of
No,
course it's gonna happen.
I'm not in control. I'm not in control of what happens. See, that's the difference between somebody like you and me, is you
Yeah,
think you're
we're
in
definitely
control.
different.
You're
I don't
not
think
in
I'm in
control.
control. I think that I can manifest happiness and it'll happen. I've done it. I've seen it. I'm a happy person. I don't look for the downfalls. Have I went through it? Yes. Would I know what to do when it happens? Yes. But am I going to ponder on it, settle with it? No, I'm not.
I
No, I'm not.
wouldn't confuse somebody that looks at the negative versus the positive if somebody is unhappy.
I didn't say you was unhappy. I just said you look at the negative stuff in everything. I don't know if you're happy or unhappy. I don't know.
I look at the worst case scenarios and everything.
Okay, and I look at the best case.
And I
So
hope.
who's wrong?
For the
Nobody.
best.
Neither one of us is wrong.
Nah, yeah, you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. But I just think sitting back and thinking to yourself, thinking happy
I'm a
thoughts.
pessimist. Is that it? He's the optimist.
I think that's a failure. A failure state of mind.
Yeah. So, Ice, you saying you expect the worst but hope for the best? Is that how they put it? Okay. Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Always.
So we think about that, Fox. Expect the worst, but hope for the best.
No.
No. But he's
that's
preparing.
not the way that I think.
He's preparing himself, like, for whatever happens.
And then what if it never happens?
Then great.
So you just stay in that frame of mind.
Hey, but if it does happen, I'm gonna be okay.
Your whole life. You stay in that way of thinking your whole life. Something bad gonna happen. Something bad gonna happen.
I'm not saying it will. I'm just gonna be ready if it does.
So I'm in the back of everybody's mind. I'm pretty sure they prepare themselves, but I don't have to live back there. I can live up here in the front where the happiness is. Even though, something could happen and I know it could happen, that's not what I'm going to ponder. And I'm not going to just sit there and just say, it could happen, it could happen, it could happen. I done wasted 5 hours thinking it could happen, and then nothing happened where I could have been having fun that whole 5 hours. You understand what I'm saying?
So okay. Your way of dealing with anxiety is just to ignore it. My way of dealing with anxiety is to be prepared for the worst case scenario.
Is to take a gummy and relax. I ain't ignoring it. I know
Exactly.
I got it. It's there.
You're basically ignoring it.
I'm just not resting in it. If that's
so
what it
when
was.
I prepare myself for a worst case scenario, I'm prepared, and then I can set it to the side and forget about it.
Okay.
Hey, that's not even really an argument. We just both think differently, and I'm good with it.
Well, somebody like that lady that has that thought process, she's just ignoring it.
Yeah.
Like she's saying if you're a size 16, just pretend like you're a size 10. That's ignoring it.
Yeah.
How's that ignoring it? That's not ignoring it. When you put your pants on, you literally know you're 16. When you put your clothes on, you literally know you're 16. She's saying go out there and live your life, be free. You don't have to worry about your size. That's what the woman is saying. You don't have to worry about your size. Even if you're 16, you're beautiful. Go out there and live your life, baby. That is what she's saying. She's not saying like literally ignore that you're 16. But when you put on your clothes, you know the fuck you're 16, right? So when you go outside, you don't have no problem. You don't have nothing, no body shaming, no nothing. You just out there with your big 16 ass living your damn life. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, I mean that's
not ignoring that you're 16. That's just saying, hey, don't rest on me being a 16 that make me stay in the house because I'm a 16. Let me go outside. It don't matter if I'm a 16. Somebody gonna like this 16. Somebody gonna like it. Go on outside, have a good time. And if you want to be a 10, go walking, eat right, do what you gotta do.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
you said
what
it like
you
that.
saying on that part. That's what you saying on that last part. She didn't.
That's what I'm
that's what
saying. That the
that's what
woman
you
saying
saying.
it, and I understand what she's saying. If y'all don't, that's on y'all. Y'all men, y'all wouldn't understand.
No, I get what she's trying to say, but that could be
You get what
problematic.
she's trying to say or what she's saying?
What you're trying to say that she's saying, because that could be problematic. I think you address your issues head on. I think if it's something you need to work on, you hit it head on. I don't think you go on like, oh,
She didn't say don't work on it. She said
no. She
when
said
it comes,
like
when it start coming, and she also said once you do that and it starts coming out, deal with it.
But look,
get rid of it, not carry it everywhere. She said that.
Let's be honest. People who live that way live outside of their reality. It's rare that they
Live
go
outside their reality.
Yes, it is rare for it to come to this.
Rare.
Yes, for them to come to reality. It is rare for them to come to this. Like she said, it's gonna come to the forefront, like eventually. And what I'm saying is, it generally doesn't happen that way. Think about it. Think about a man who's let's just say he broke. He ain't got no money. He need to get a job or a career. If he goes out into this world and he lives as if say he's in the mindset of a guy who has thousands of dollars in the bank, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not gonna make certain moves because it's like, man, I'm good. Like I listened to that doctor speaking. You know what? She told me to come out here and act like I had $1,000 in my pocket. And you know, he walking around and he gonna be talking to all type of girls trying to do this. They're gonna be like, man, you stink. Get away from me. And he's gonna be like, nah, she tripping. Let me go to the next one. Let me go to the next one. You see what I'm saying? Versus going out there like, damn, man, I ain't got no money. I need to get some business about myself. Let me see who can I call. Maybe they got a job I can start. Maybe they got an idea I can go to school. Maybe I can start this. He need to be more proactive. He don't need to ignore it and then he need to hit him in the face. No, he need to hit that head on. He wasting time by going out there. Just like that girl in that size 16 thinking she a 10 and she out here walking around. She wasting time. By the time she realized she a size 16, she gonna be 58 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, wow, where did time go? No, you
okay, that ain't what she's saying, but I get it. I'm not gonna keep on going back and forth with y'all
You've
about
been a
that.
size, you've been a size 16 since you was 34.
Y'all won.
Now you 58
Men think
years
differently
and you're trying to wake
women.
up.
That's it. We all think different.
Right.
I get what you're saying, but
I'm gonna stick with what I said. I'm good with what I said. I love it.
But the thing is,
I agree with everything she said still.
Yeah. Like you said, we think differently, right?
Yeah, and I agree with everything she said again.
So look, we do think different. Guess what? Somebody right and somebody wrong. And when
No,
I'm
not
telling you,
necessarily.
she is wrong.
And I'm not wrong. So I guess it's y'all. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. So
well,
hey,
it's not you. Yeah, it's not you because it's not your statement. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you said something a little bit different.
Well, she's not wrong.
What she's saying does not lead
She's
the
not
majority
wrong.
of people.
She is not wrong.
But I get what she's saying, though. She's saying be
she's
positive.
saying in a hypothetical. She's not saying literally go out there and act like you don't have no damn money. Act like you got all the money in the world. You can mentally think it, even though you got a little bit of money. She's just saying like go have fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Even though like live your life. If you want to go hiking today, don't say because I ain't got enough money in the bank, I can't go hiking. When you literally can just go hiking.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
In that case, yes.
That's the way she's saying it. She's not saying like go out there and act like you got $1,000 and go out here and buy some shit that you can't even buy because you don't literally have $1,000. She's saying mentally thinking so that when you do get the money, like you free, your mind ain't worried about a bill. You free minded. You can just whatever you doing at that time, be happy doing it. That's all she's saying is be happy while you're doing it. If it ain't nothing but driving around in your car, be happy while you're doing it. That's all she's saying.
But a good analogy to what she's saying is that's like a drill sergeant telling his soldiers, "Hey, you remember you played that video game at the house? Yeah, act like that. I don't have to train y'all right now. Like y'all,
It's not the same thing.
you already know what to do. You are great soldiers. You are great snipers. You are great this. You are great that. You guys don't need me to train y'all. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do that. Just in your mind, think that you're great, and you're gonna be great. You see what I'm saying? That's more. And then they get out there and they get killed, and it's like y'all didn't train.
I don't think she's talking the same way as that.
But look, take this.
That's not even the same. That's not even a good one.
But then take the opposite though. Take a drill sergeant who's like, no, y'all don't know nothing. Give me this, give me that. I need to see y'all do this. I need to see y'all do that. I need to. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna be more prepared than the ones who think that they in a different.
Talking like that. That's not even a good example.
I think so because she's telling you to live out. She's telling you
not saying go out there and act like you a damn sniper, like, and then you pretending like, come on now, for real.
No, but the point is, she's telling them to live outside of their reality.
Okay.
And that's the only issue. But as far as the positive mindset, I agree with that. Yeah, you don't want to like let these things. I
can't tell.
Don't let these things stress you out. I get that.
You're negative.
But you got work to do. That's
You're negative. That's what she said. Work on it. She did say work on it.
She said eventually it will come to the forefront.
Work on it.
She said it will eventually
when it
come
comes, up. When you get that thought and it starts coming out, work on it then, and then you're gonna be used to having a good feeling. So you'll be able to get over the bad feeling when it come out because you done got used to having the good feeling.
Baddest bee on the planet. Live like baddest bee on the planet. Live like that. Stop reminding yourself that somebody left you, somebody cheated on you, somebody betrayed you. Because as long as you have that in your consciousness, you will continue to attract that. So live your life like there's not a damn thing wrong with you. If you a size 16, live your life like you a size 10. You a size 10, live your life. Look at me. I ain't living my life like I'm 72. Woo! Yes! Okay? Live your life. Stop picking on yourself. Live your life like there's nothing wrong. And if you step into that, everything that needs to be cleaned, healed, released, surrendered will come to the surface. If you step into the vision you have of yourself, the things you need to let go of, the things you need to release, surrender, forgive, whatever, they'll come to the surface. When they come to the surface, do the work, let it go, and then go back into your best vision of yourself. We spend too much time focusing on the brokenness, focusing on what's wrong. That keeping it in your consciousness attracts more of it to you.
Boom. I said all that. I know what she said. I agreed with it. I felt it in my spirit. I know what she said.
Hey, if you broke and you go hiking, you could be happy, but the reality is you're still broke.
Right. That's true.
Right. Right. That's exactly what she's talking about.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fine. I mean, she's not all the way off. She's just trying to be positive.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But if you say something wrong and like nothing ain't wrong, no, you need to address it and you need to attack it. But I get what you're saying.
Do you? I don't think you do, but okay. We gonna agree to disagree. And I love what she said. I'm sticking with her. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm a woman, all of it, full woman. Yes, emotional, all that. Yes.
Yeah,
I agree with her.
Okay, I understand.
Hey, I can't be the man all the time.
That's true. That's true. Don't be the man at all.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. What y'all got in closing? That was the last topic. What y'all got in closing?
I agree with her 110%. Yes. And that's how I live my life every day, and I'm doing good. Thank you.
Okay. Fair enough.
Follow me at Fox Bay on TikTok.
Okay. Yeah, what you got?
Hey, if you're broke, you're broke, and if you're fat, you're fat. Bottom line.
Amen.
That's the bottom line.
And if you negative, you negative. Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
Nah, but on a serious note, y'all be safe. Remember what's important in life. That's all I got.
Okay, all right. Look at
All right,
you saying
guys.
something positive. Oh
There you
shit.
go. Yeah, there you go.
Oh shit.
Positive man right there.
I'm working on him. Working on him.
Uh-oh. Yes. Well, I'm Maurice Speaks, aka Speaks the Beast. Follow me on all platforms. On Facebook, Maurice Speaks. On YouTube, Speaks the Beast. On TikTok, Maurice Speaks. On Instagram, Speaks the Beast. Hey, check me out. Come check it out. We got a lot of fire content coming out for y'all. If at any moment during this video you like what you're hearing, whether you're watching this live on a replay, go ahead and hit that like button. If you got something to say, leave it in the comment section. I will address all comments. Even after this live ends, I will still address the comments. Remember to share this with your family and friends because we don't want to be successful by ourselves. And remember to keep God first. Keep God first. I love you all. Be blessed.
Peace.